Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang, and this video is called This One Truth About Women Changed My Life Forever. Now, if you've never watched Steph is Cold before, man, his channel is pretty much all about man's self improvement and helping young men understand female psychology and improving relationships and life in general. He puts out motivational content, inspirational content, and I think this young man does a pretty good job in what he's endeavoring to do. So let's get this cash.
That body, that booty, and man, I was like, bro, you gotta man put me on with her. And long story short, that was my girl. That became my girl. And the day that what I'm saying, she went to college. I'm at her house. I'm at her house, and I'm crying, bro. On while she's smiling. YouTube, or what it do? It's your boy Steph, man. Welcome back to another video, man. Before you like this video, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Steph is Cold.
So this is smart. I've never seen this before. So pretty much he put the DM of the question that a viewer asked. So I'm gonna read because I just personally don't like people reading to me. So this dude said, I guess one of the viewers typed, "Too much to type, G, but me and my child's mother are broken up and are in different states because of the military. We're not getting back together, and he's 2 months old. How should I go about this situation?" Mm. 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 Mm.
Don't forget to join the Patreon. Link is in the description and pinned in the comment section. Now I have a guy, man, sent me
Speaking of that, make sure y'all like this video.
Patreon message. So I'm about to read the message. It's right here. Pull it on the screen. It says, too much to type, but me and my child's mother are broken up and in different states because of the military. We ain't getting back together and he's 2 months old. How should I go about this shit? My G, that's a really good question, bro. And honestly, if I'm you, first of all, I have to understand the dynamic between you and the child's mother, the dynamic between you and your baby mom, right? The dynamic has to be either I'm about to do me and I pay my child support, or we gonna try to make this work and have a family and raise a son. One thing I want to let you know is, and this is what I talk about in the cold starter kit, bro. Make sure you get yours. Is pinned in the comment section. I talk about not letting a woman push you over, not letting a woman manipulate you and control you, and you turn to being a nice guy and shit like that, bro. But you still got to stand up for yourself. And then there's nothing wrong with you moving on with your life, you getting your money, you getting your mind right, and knowing that, okay, one day I gotta pay child support. I know I'm gonna have to pay child support one day. I just know it's gonna come. It's a part of the game. So let me put myself in a position where I can be collecting my bread, getting my mind right, putting that bread aside for that child support, because it's stupid, but you decided to do that, right? And move on with life and
Move on with life. Now, life is life. The life, when you create a life, you already know what I'm gonna say. When you create a life with a woman as a man, it's really not supposed to be a life outside of you, your child, and the well-being of that woman. Now, I spoke to someone a little bit earlier today, and they say, Aaron Moses, you're selfish. Why am I selfish? Because you only think about yourself. And I said, you know what? If I put all my energy, my resources, my time, and my attention, if I put my everything into my child, don't you think that's a little bit selfish? That person said, no, that's selfless. I said, no, that's not. Because this family is an extension of me. If I don't have anything outside of this and I can only give my resources to this, that's selfish. A lot of people think it's virtuous to be locked in on their family, but that's really not what life is, because there's more people than your family. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily selfish at all. I mean, that's not selfless at all. That's really selfish, because you're doing it because of yourself. Even if it's not your physical self, your own body, your own mind, your own soul, these are extensions of you. So you're no better than a person that only has themselves and that's all they think about.
There are gonna be other women that are gonna bless you. Hopefully you and the mother of your kid, y'all can make things right, bro. Hopefully y'all can make things right, bro. But I'm letting you know this right now. If things do not go right, it's not gonna be your fault. Because when you want to make things right, bro, they gonna try to make it a living hell for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta just understand and know what comes with it. This is just the things that come with it, right? And even like, even when you with other women, bro, they're gonna be intrigued just because you have a son. They're gonna be intrigued because you take care of your son. But if
Fact.
she in the military, bro,
She's in the military. If she's in the military, nah, 9 times out of 10, bro. 90% of the time, yeah, she's getting ran through, bro. And they all are in shape. They got that military body. They got that military discipline. They know how to. They know how to do certain things. That they might not be a street nigga, but they have street nigga type of ways. They have street nigga skills. It's over. If she left you to join the military with a 2-month-old baby,
you in the military, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in different states, bro. And just know, bro,
it's
she gonna do her and you do you. I'm not even gonna try to put no type of negativity into your brain, bro. You already know what time it is, G. I shouldn't even have to explain. You already know what time it is. You know, see, one upon a time, bro, I was 17, and it was this girl I was really in love with, bro. You know, my boy put me on with her, you know. And every time we ran track, you know what I'm saying, bro, I just could never stop looking at her. I could never stop looking at that body, that booty. And man, I was like, bro, you gotta, man, put me on with her. And long story short, that was my girl. That became my girl. And, you know, the day that, you
let
know what
me
I'm saying,
leave
she
a
went to
light.
college, you know, I'm at her house. I'm at her house. And I'm crying, bro. On while she's smiling, patting my head, telling me everything's gonna be okay. My homie that used to be my homie, guess what? He was there too, laughing at me. You know why he was laughing? Cause he know, oh, I'm finna, you know, he is a nice guy. I'm finna get her. I'm finna get her guts next. Little do you know. Long story short, he got them guts. That's a part of the game. While I'm crying, cause she going to college and she get dug out in college, it's a part of the game. I gotta understand that. You know, life is about accepting and adapting, evolving, getting colder. Cannot be cold if we complaining about that shit. She's gonna be wondering why. Damn, he's leveling up. Oh my goodness, 50,000. Oh, 100,000. Oh, 250. Oh, 500,000. Whoa, that's what it's gonna like. That's what it's gonna be. Cause that's you're working towards that. Next, your son gonna be 5. Next 5 years, your son gonna be 5. Like, damn, I got this going on. I got this chick. I got this business idea. I got look at my car. I got money in the bank just in case of some emergency happen. I'm good. I know she gonna be mad at me though for the rest of her life. For the rest of them 18 years, that's just an oath. You don't even sign the oath. Soon as you that's the oath you sign. I have to take care of this child and this woman for the next 18 years because you know that child support you paying.
Yeah, and the child. If you make if you make 3 bands, let's just say you make 5 bands a month, 20%, which would be something to the effect of $600. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. 10%. It's whatever the case, however much the number. I've been drinking, so I'm not. My math skills are kind of off right now. She doesn't need $600 for a 3-month-old. She's spending it out on her. She's spending that on that other nigga. She's giving that money away to family members. She's getting her nails done, her hair done. She's buying sushi. She's going out to eat. She's getting new shoes. She's buying a new dress. She's getting her hair done. Out of that $600 that you out that 20%, 80% is going to her. Just to let you know.
It ain't all going towards the child. You know that, right?
It ain't all.
You know that, right? You know she finna spend the money. It's alright.
It's not alright.
That's why busting feels so good. That's why it
Not
feels
that
so
goddamn
good. Cause God let us know. Alright, now it's gonna come with some
That wasn't God. That was the devil.
consequences. You got 150 grand for these next 18 years, G. Because you know
$150,000. 20 per. Think about that. $150,000. 20%. 10% of that is $15,000. I mean, 10% of that is $150,000. $30,000. Ugh, yeah. I wouldn't even. So every $1,000 that you make, you gotta give this bald head scallywag $200 for every $1,000 that you make. Cold game. That's what you get.
it's a reflection of you. So as long it's not about the mama. As long as you stay focused on your shit, not about her, because she has to automatically fall in line. So it's not about her. It's about you getting colder. I promise you, bro. Like that's my advice to you, though, bro. That's how I go about it, bro. I'm going to the military.
What kind of advice was that? Move on.
I'll be some fine ass women. One of the finest women be in the military, bro.
I'm confused. Did the girl go to the military or him? If you're going to the military, that's fine. If she went to the military, it's over forever and give up.
The finest women you're gonna see: medical field, military, and I forget the third occupation, bro. Probably dentistry or some shit. Them gonna be the finest chicks you see, or chicks that's like in banking, or chicks that's like in finance or something. Bro, you're gonna bump into so many women, so many opportunities. You ain't gotta go for the kill with them. You ain't gotta want to dig them out. Just build connections. Work on your mouthpiece. Work on your skill sets. Work on becoming colder. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Then over the course of time, people just gonna gravitate towards you. Why are you working out? You know what I'm saying? Why are you getting your money? You know what I'm saying? Why are you getting your mind right? You know what I'm saying? Why are you working on your skincare? You feel what I'm saying? Why are you still taking care of your son? You feel what I'm saying? You still being disciplined. You feel me, G? And then over the course of years, G, by the time you 25, you ain't tell me how old you was, but I'm assuming you probably 19, 20. Give yourself a 3 to 5 year plan. You ain't gotta tell me. Just give yourself a 3 to 5 year plan. This is where you want to be, G. Right? And if you want extra help and extra steps that's really gonna boost your confidence.
That was some good advice, man. I love it. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Life's in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace. Okay.